This person says, you've been saying that since the 1994 World Cup. You've been a retirement league ever since, which this is fascinating to me. We've been saying the MLS will be the best league in the world since 1994, 2 years before the MLS even existed. Something's not adding up there. The inaugural season of the MLS was actually 1996, after the 1994 World Cup. And I'm going to let you in on a little secret. The questions weren't, would the MLS surpass the Premier League? The question was, would the MLS even survive as a league, or would it fold like previous American soccer leagues, like the American Soccer League or the NASL? And we've answered that question. MLS ain't going anywhere. But even the argument that you've been saying this forever and it still hasn't happened yet isn't a very good argument unless you can find evidence that progress to this goal has not been made, or it's been made so incredibly slow, it's just never going to happen. It's never going to be able to catch up. But the facts of the matter are, MLS has been making that progress. OptaStats has us as the 9th best league in the world in less than 30 years of existing. Literally every single league listed here is older than MLS, yet in this, we're better than 11 of the top 20. So the idea that in the next 10, 20, or 30 years, we're not going to continue going up that just kind of goes against the trend of the last 30 years. But that gets at it for what most of you are doing. It's not about you guys actually knowing better and understanding why MLS will always be a retirement league and not actually good. It's that you guys really hate the idea that MLS could ever be as good or better than English Premier League and the other European leagues. But that's the thing. You don't really matter in the grand scheme of things. What matters is, can MLS both produce domestic talent to rival Europe, and can MLS provide the financial compensation to attract the best global talent to come to the league to make it as good or better than the top European leagues? And the answer is probably yes. The MLS has several advantages over the rest of the world. We have a huge domestic market that is still largely untapped. 330 million people that could be tapped and turned into soccer fans. We have that same population, incredibly large potential talent pool. We also have the strongest economy in the world and the most powerful media in the world. MLS is likely going to be one of the top leagues in the future. There are possibilities of it not doing this, but I would say on the probability side of things, it very likely will. I think a better question is, why do you guys think the Premier League is inevitably going to stay the best league in the world? The Premier League has a lot of challenges to keep growing, and one of its problems is it doesn't have a large domestic untapped audience. It's tapped out everything in the UK. It's reliant on global audiences, and I'm going to let you in on a secret. There's no reason global audiences will ever be loyal to the English Premier League. They'll jump on the new hot thing, even if that is the MLS.